Good morning and welcome to Art and Fashion. We're here with Sienna and Kitten from Tribal Dance Long Island. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us. This is wonderful.
Thank you so much for coming on.
We love your shop, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I am such a fan, and I love the new dress that I got there the other day. So
I'm so happy to hear that.
It's my favorite place.
It's awesome on you.
Favorite place. Thank you.
Well, tell me more about Tribal Dance Long Island. What do you guys do? Where are you located?
Well, for starters, we're located at 2628 Vernon Valley Road in East Northport. And we are right in the middle of the cultural hub of Northport. It's a wonderful place to be. It's a very artsy town. And Tribal Dance Long Island is a cultural arts performance center. We focus on tribal fusion belly dance, but we also incorporate lots of other cultural art forms. Polynesian poi spinning, which is also the fire spinning. We also do pole dance, burlesque. I know that you love the burlesque. We also do Middle Eastern African drumming. Right now we're also offering para, which is a Japanese group dance. It's very big with the J-pop crowd. You know, it's just a wonderful esoteric place. We're always adding new interesting curriculums. We're just big fans of the cultural art scene.
Okay. Do you instruct as well as
I
run
instruct
everything?
all of the tribal fusion belly dance classes as well as the burlesque classes.
How'd you get into belly dance?
I have been dancing since I'm 3 years old, so that's a really long time without revealing my age. But I started dancing when I was 3. It was standard ballet, tap, jazz, and I was a ballerina until I was 18 years old, actually into my mid-20s, point ballet, the whole 9 yards. And when I was 18 years old, I was cast as the belly dancer in a production of Man of La Mancha at Suffolk Community College. I took my first lesson and I was hooked. And I do have Middle Eastern background, that's my heritage. So it was kind of something that other people did, but you didn't. I took my first lesson, I was absolutely hooked. And it's been a whirlwind since then. I mean, I continued to do ballet, but it became less and less of a priority as I became very schooled and educated in belly dance and the culture of belly dance itself. Very interesting fact is how I transitioned actually from cabaret belly dance to tribal fusion belly dance. I had gotten very, very ill. I had gotten Lyme's disease, and in the course of medication, I gained 100 pounds in 6 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I went from 120 pounds to almost 220 pounds, very, very short period of time. So I wasn't able to do ballet anymore. They kicked me out for being, you know, a larger girl. And my belly dance troupe also said, nope, no one wants to look at you dance, thanks. But I continued to dance and I continued to teach. And I moved to Florida, and I went to a convention where I saw tribal belly dancers, which is you know, a form of belly dance that incorporates women dancing together through cue movements. It's a little bit more folkloric. Started in the 1960s in California, has worked its way slowly to the East Coast, and there were these beautiful women. They were all different sizes, shapes, ages. They were my size. They were small. They were bigger. They were old. They were young. And I said, oh my God, I can still be beautiful and I can still dance. And I took my first tribal fusion lesson and I was home, absolutely home.
And when did you start teaching tribal fusion?
I started teaching tribal fusion in 2005, 6, right around there, because I found tribal fusion in 2004. About a year later, I started teaching that. You know, I started edging it into my students. I was like, okay, well, we're going to try this, and we're going to try this, and I learned this, so we're going to do this. And then it just blossomed from there. I came home from Florida in 2011, and by home because New York is absolutely my home. And started, you know, teaching my friends, and that became a company which brought me out to different places to teach, and now I have my own studio.
And
so,
when did you open up the studio?
We are coming up on our 1-year anniversary.
Oh wow, congratulations.
September 1st is 1 year. It's so exciting, and it's just
You guys
blossomed.
have done so much. I feel like you've been open for years.
I know, everyone says that. Everyone's like, haven't you been open for like 4 or 5 years? I'm like, nope, 1 year in September.
Wow, well congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
But the troupe has been active for almost 3.
Yeah, the troupe's been active for almost 3, and I have been teaching throughout the island for almost 4 years. As in this incarnation with tribal fusion belly dance. I mean, I taught before I left just cabaret, but now this incarnation is since 2012. anything that's cultural and interesting, we've got it. We have pole dance, we've got Polynesian poi, we have the, sometimes we have hooping, although not for the summer. We have burlesque, we have the Middle Eastern and African drumming, para-Japanese group dance. Am I missing anything?
No.
No.
That's plenty. That's
big.
a lot, yeah. What are some of the favorite classes that you take?
Besides my own, I love the pole,
Mhm.
and I'm a huge fan of the Polynesian poi spinning. I mean, you get a little beat up, but it is absolutely so much fun to
Mhm.
master that as a skill.
And just with anything that's fun, it takes a little bit of practice.
Absolutely.
Now, what upcoming events do you have?
Well, depending on when this airs, of course, August 1st and 2nd is the Haunt Fair. We have August 7th, which is the earthquake relief for the earthquake in Nepal, and that's in Ronkonkoma. As well, our big student showcase in Hafla is coming up October 18th. That is huge. You can get in touch with us at the studio for that show. The tickets are being sold at Eventbrite. And see us on Facebook. You know, that all of our events are posted on Facebook. You can
So
get
just look
all
up
the
Tribal Dance Long Island.
Tribal Dance Long Island right in the search bar, comes right up.
Mhm.
If you like the page, you'll get all the notifications.
Now, what is your website?
The website is www.caravanconnectionnewyork, all spelled out, .com, and if you go there, you'll find the schedule, the class descriptions, introductions to our instructors, as well as, you know, links to everything you need there.
There's also photos and troop pictures and events we've done in the past.
Now, you said you also do parties. If somebody was interested in booking the troupe for a private party, what's the best phone number or email address to contact
Studio
you at?
phone number is 631-754-0385. We are literally there almost 24/7. If not, you can always leave a message. And our email is tribaldancelongisland@aol.com. Feel free to send a message at any time or get us on Facebook. That's fine as well. Yeah, we do a lot of parties.
Wonderful. Now, if somebody's looking to get into dance and they haven't done it before, do you have any words of wisdom or inspiration for somebody looking to get into it?
Follow your bliss. Your body needs to move, your mind needs to move. Dance is healing. Don't think about it, just do it. You know, you think too hard about something and you'll talk yourself out of it. You're never too old, you're never too heavy, you're never too young, you're never too skinny, you're never too anything to be able to move your body and enjoy your body and to feel beautiful doing it. And that's what tribal dance is all about.
Yeah, I agree. You know, a lot of people get hung up or they try something once and they don't feel fully comfortable when they first try it and they don't let themselves get out of that comfort zone. And I think it's important to give something a chance to
Absolutely.
a little bit more. And
No one grows inside of a comfort zone.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Dominique, this was wonderful. Thank you so much for having us.
And one more question. Your
Absolutely.
beautiful costumes. Did you make them?
Everything. We make everything in-house. I learned how to sew from my grandmother, and I make all of the costumes for the troops. And they learned how to help, though. So, but yeah, we do everything in-house.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And
My
thank
pleasure.
you for tuning in. We'll see you next week on the Daily Blue.
Come on down, take a class.
Hello everyone, I'm Corinne Murphy-Caro, and I'm the founder of TheDailyBlue.com. The Daily Blue is all about spreading positive news about Long Islanders, and we want to hear from you. Tell us your stories. Our show hosts are waiting to hear from you. Sponsor an ad or advertise with us. Call us now, 631-761-9223.